I know I said I'd have a video out sooner, but things got busy and I just haven't. So I do have the save the date video that I want to do, and I do have a couple other videos in the back of my head that I've been planning to do that I will hopefully be getting out soon. I live in New England, and there's a big blizzard coming this weekend. Or not this weekend, it's not the weekend anymore. It's the week, but it feels like it's the weekend now, considering we're probably going to have at least 2 days off of school and work. So I think I'll be home, and I'll probably be making videos, so you'll definitely have a couple videos coming your way very soon. But before I did those videos, I wanted to reflect on the wedding show I did yesterday at Anthony's Lake Club. Anthony's Lake Club is in Danbury. It's off of Kenosha, which is a lake here. It's one of the only venues in Danbury that has a lakeside view. Of course, it's the winter, so you are getting a lakeside view of frozen pond and snow, but I think that's just as beautiful. You might catch a fisherman in there every once in a while doing some ice fishing, but as my dad likes to ice fish, I wouldn't mind that at all. So there was quite a few people there at Anthony's. I did this show last year. Last year it was again in the winter, and it was bitterly cold last year, and I think a lot of people didn't want to come out for it because of that. This year it was kind of like it's right dab smack in the middle of two storms that we're having. So people probably were like, let me get out before we're snowed in. What was great about this show was there's definitely there were some of the same couples that I saw 2 weeks ago at the Ethan Allen, but for the most part there was some new people at the Anthony's Lake Club. One of the things I like best about this show is what they do at Anthony's is they put out their big tables that they have for your receptions. They have big round tables for the reception. I think they sit somewhere between 8 and 12 people. So they have those tables out, and they have about 4 tables. They might have more, but there's at least 4 tables set out. So when couples come in, they can sit down. There's a place for them to sit down and relax, and I really like that. Anthony's has wait staff walking around with appetizers, and they also have a buffet table of food. And what's great is that people can come in and they can get a plate of food and sit down and eat, and they really get to see the food that they would get for their wedding, and Anthony just does a great job showcasing that. Something else I wanted to say. So I think that's a really great thing that they do. You find a lot of the couples that come to that show either have booked Anthony's or they're looking for venues to book, and you find that they're coming to taste the food. And I think it's a great thing for Anthony's. I think it's a great thing for us as well, because people have a tendency to stay, and it has a very intimate atmosphere. It's not, Ethan Allen was great, but there, like, a lot of people were there, and people, like, everybody's walking all over the place, and I think the brides are just trying to get to everyone, where Anthony's is like they have the time to stop and talk to you, and they do want to stop and talk to you. So it has that great little, like, intimate atmosphere where you can stop and talk to the brides and grooms, and they can talk to you. They can ask you, like, in-depth questions, and you can have in-depth conversations with them. So that's what I really like about Anthony's. I love that, they really showcase their food, and that's what brides and grooms want. And brides and grooms come and see what they like and know that they want this on their menu, or they know they don't, or they say, oh, I really like this place because of the food, and they can book it because of that. So that was Anthony's. One thing I didn't realize, it wasn't until after the show I came home and I saw some Facebook posts about it. Anthony's is like doing a remodel, and they're going to have a new front, it looks like. I don't have all the details because I wasn't even aware of it when I was at the show yesterday. I just saw posts afterwards, and I was like, oh, I missed that. So I guess I was busy having deep conversations with my brides and grooms and totally missed that Anthony is doing a renovation, like a face change kind of thing. But I'm definitely looking forward to that, and I will be looking into that now that I know it. I wanted to give you a little tidbit about going to wedding shows before, of course, I end this video. My tidbit today is to wear comfortable shoes. Make sure you're comfortable when you're going, especially if it's a big show and you're going to be walking around a lot of places or just standing there talking to people. Make sure you're comfortable. Wear comfortable shoes, that you're dressed comfortable. The other thing that kind of goes along with that is I understand it's, some of these shows are done in the winter and it's cold, but either leave your coat in the car and run in and suffer. That's what I do when I go to the mall. I hate wearing a coat when I'm walking around the mall. I just get so hot. So I just leave the coat in the car and I'm like, all right, just make a break for it. I'd either recommend that, or if they have a coat check, to check your coat, because it just, wearing a coat and it just gets bulky in the way, for me it does anyway. Obviously I hate that feeling because I hate going to the mall and feeling like that. So if you don't like wearing a big bulky coat, leave it in the car and make a break for it, or check your coat when you get to the venue, or see if there's a place where you can leave your coat when you're at the venue. But most importantly, be comfortable. Wear comfortable shoes, wear comfortable clothing. It's not like you have to dress to impress us, we don't expect you to show up in your wedding gown by any means. So just wear something comfortable. That's pretty much it. I do have another show coming up in about a month. It's at the Matrix, and it's from 1 to 4. I think it's February 22nd. I might be wrong about that, but of course I will keep you posted about that. So that's coming up. Like I said, I do have a bunch of videos in mind that I'd like to do. I do want to say hello to Carlos. He watched my video and he said I had too much stuff going on up here, which you can't even see now. So I tried to move it. So I hope this is better. Give me your feedback. Oh, the other thing is I wanted to point out my shirt. It has little birdies on it, and it says love. I got this at Kohl's. I actually love Kohl's, and I love that Kohl's has all these great little shirts that have love, something about love on them, because they're perfect shirts for me to wear when I'm meeting my clients just to do the consults, or just vegging out doing my videos. So this one says love. It has little birdies on it, but I picked up a bunch of them and I'm kind of excited. So I'll definitely be pointing those out as well. I think that's it. I hope you're all having a great day. If you're in New England, I hope you're staying safe and that you enjoy some of this winter weather. Well, that's it for now. See you later.